Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your September weekly tarot reading. I will be starting with you, your current energies, any general messages that might come through, love, of course. And the second portion will be the current person on your mind. The third portion will be any new potential coming towards you. The fourth is always the Aries through Pisces. I will do an intuitive message to see whoever's on your mind, or somebody could be at a distance, what they're thinking right now. Everything is always a possibility, so only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But there is something here for everybody, and you can scroll forward to get to the section you want. But I do recommend the first part because I usually integrate it throughout the entire thing. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and I love you. Let's go. Also, if I sound a little bit like, it's because every muscle in my body is sore. I've started a new workout regimen, and usually people will comment when I'm monotone, but I'm actually just pretty sore. So let's go. Let's get into this, Capricorn. It's like if I move too much, it's like, it's like my glutes. I have like 2 pillows underneath me right now, but my brain's still working. All right, let's go. The overall energy for Capricorn this week. All right, so the influence in major arcana, you have the Hanged Man, Pisces. All right, so taking a step back, reevaluating, right? Curious, right? There's something in your life. There's things happening. Maybe there's just people. I love this guy's face because this is like me when I'm just like curious about the people in my life. Like, what the hell are you fretting over? I'm out of this. And I'm just like, I'm backing out of this chaos, right? That's the kind of energy. It's just like, something's confusing you or something's just not right. Well, it's just energy and it's people losing their mind, right? So just kind of pause, right? Don't get caught up in anything, any drama. Even when it comes, if this is your own mind doing this to you, and you just take a step back from yourself, just become the awareness and just be like, hold on, Capricorn, hold on. I had to do this to myself yesterday, Capricorn. I went down this like little story train in my head, and I was like, shut up with that story already. Shut up, right? So it's just about hanging back, taking a pause, taking a break this week, and we'll see all the things that are coming through next. But it's surrendering. It's saying, I don't want to revisit this again. I don't want to argue with this again. I don't want to do this again. I don't want to see this way again. I want to change what's going on in my life. I don't like what keeps showing up for me. So this is about being able to see things from a different perspective this week. How can I look at things in another way? How can I approach things in another way in my life? All right, so let's see. I already did all the pre-shuffling and stuff. I'm just shuffling in front of you, but I meant and meditate on your cards. So let's go, Capricorn. Let's see this week. Some interesting things coming in for Capricorn this week. New beginning. All right, so this is sort of like the Fool energy for you. All right, so it's definitely a new chapter. And when you have this energy, it's like you want it, you want it. And so to take that next step, it's like, what do I need to release? What do I need to let go of this week? Right? The same things over and over and over. You want to change your routine. You want to change your patterns. You want to change, like your thinking patterns, the way you feel about something. You've got to let go of old ways of doing things. So we see a possibility for a new beginning this week and venturing out there, but you got to take that step. So we have the 4 of Wands energy here, building a strong foundation. Could be around your home life this week. Maybe some of you thinking about actually moving, taking the next step when it comes to your jobs, taking the next step when it comes to your home life, maybe planning some goals. The 4 of Wands can be, you've worked really hard. You're ready for the next step. what's next in my life. Some of you, it's like I've been working really hard, but I'm hanging out in an energy or people who are not working as hard as I am, and I'm ready to move forward. And sometimes, we hold ourselves back because of the people that are around us. And this is where the Hanged Man says, maybe I've got to say you're either with me or you're not, but I got to keep going. So we do see a milestone coming in this week, a change of direction for you, taking the next step, committing to something, a goal that you have, and now going to the next level. It's like you might even find yourself naturally doing this because you've worked so hard for something that it's manifesting for you. The universe works for us in that way. So I've noticed even when I'm been thinking about something for years or working on something, all of a sudden, my fear might be like, oh, I don't want to go out and do this. But next thing you know, I'm doing it. It's just like autopilot, right? So you're ready for this next stage. This could also be taking the next step in a relationship with somebody, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family, whether it's your life. It's just taking the next step, deepening a commitment, building a strong foundation. 555 when I said that. All right, look at this. We got the 6 of Swords coming in for you. So definitely moving on from distractions in your life this week, moving on from confusion. We also have changes in your financial and material life. All right, so things getting better in that, I was going to say sector of your life, right? Things getting better. You're going from 4 to 5s here, 6s. And middle numbers to me are when we are up against a challenge in our life, and there's 2 ways to go. You stay stuck, you stay in the 5 of Swords, the energy, which feels like a no-win situation, but you're just so used, you stay in it, and you're constantly confused and have a constant headache. Or you decide to move forward and say, I'm just going to go for it. There's nothing I can't, there's nothing I can't get through. Right. So there is a sense of whether you have a financial or material challenge, especially if you're trying to get a home or you're trying to take the next step, it's showing that you're going to move towards an energy of you will be supported. The 5 and the 6 of Pentacles is everything you need is going to come in this week. So you may notice that you have been struggling with some of these changes. Maybe some of you haven't been financially, but that you will come into some sort of extra money somewhere, or something will be less for you and you'll be able to afford something like that. All right. So you are moving past any struggles that you have in your material world. It seems like things are clearing up for you when it comes to your health, wealth, finances, job, family, and commitments that you have. All right. And look we got another 4 here. So both of these cards represent to me 4 of Pentacles and 4, like the 4 of Wands, the energy. All right. These are Oracle cards. So I just kind of put them with what I think in a tarot energy. All right. So foundations and achievements. So again, a major milestone happening this week. Something around your home life, something around family, maybe a reunion this week, maybe coming together finally. And like I said, taking the next step in your family, taking the next step, bringing families together, taking the next step in a relationship, deciding that, it's time to move forward, time to move into a commitment. All right. And we have the 7 of Wands, the energy, standing your ground. All right. Speaking your truth out this week, demanding determination, demanding what it is that you want, and I don't mean like demanding in a aggressive type of way. I mean, when you put your foot down and you ground yourself this week, and if it's in family, home, relationships, love, and you say, this is what I want, the universe and other people, they hear you. But if you're not 100% sure about what you want, that's where we stay in the 5 of Swords, the energy, and we have no direction. So the energy that I'm feeling for you is, if this is resonate with you and you are in 5 of Swords, the energy, confusion state, or a lot of stress, and you want something to change, you have the Hanged Man saying, all right, take a step back. It's time for you to move forward. You're uncomfortable because you're staying in an energy that's no longer serving you. and your spirit is calling you to take the next step. So stand in your ground. 7 of Wands, the energy is just getting into your head and being like, I'm done with the mental stories, the narrative that I've been living in, and I'm ready to see things differently. I'm going to have to sacrifice some things in my life. Maybe, like I said, people, thoughts, places, my comfort zone, so that I can expand, so that I can have what I want. All right. So you do have a possibility here of taking the next step in some sort of area of your life this week, with a person, with your company, with your mental state, life in general. And so I read in energies so it can be applied to all areas of your life. All right. So let's take a look at the current person on your mind. The current person on your mind. This may or may not resonate with everybody, so only take what does, and know that I'm doing a new person or potential next. So. Current person on your mind. Current person on your mind. Ooh, the 9 of Cups. All right, so definitely desire, wish fulfillment. You have the Page of Cups here. Somebody's been holding back, but this is, all right, so this is a bond that grows stronger over time. And you have the 7 of Pentacles. So maybe something has stalled out. All right, maybe there's been a lot of work. This is past. So this is under, I'm looking at the overall energy, but looking kind of deeper, what may have brought this to where it's at. All right, so there may have been some truth. There may have been some communication. There may have been some deception. Maybe you thought something was one way and it wasn't. Maybe things just kind of went stale with the 7 of Pentacles. All that staleness is saying things may have slowed down, is that there's reevaluation period here. All right, the 7 of Pentacles. So if you're with this person and all of a sudden things kind of slowed down and they backed away, something was off. And so rather than fighting the situation, taking that step back with the Pisces Hangman and trying to see why everything seemed like it was going so good at one point. So what happened? And the answers are within. You know what happened, but it's also looking at all that you invested. With whatever you invested in this relationship, was it worth it? Or did you put too much, the other person? I mean, you're looking for the investment here with the 7 of Pentacles. Is this worth my investment? And if it is, things will work itself out. But with the 7 of Pentacles energy, it shows paying attention and really diving in to where things might be going wrong in a situation. And we see moving on, and we see possibility of leveling up in a relationship. So if you've been stuck, we see possibility of communication coming in from this person with the Page of Cups. There's still love between you and this person, or this person has a crush on you or is developing a crush, and they do desire you. They may have been holding back because of confidence, uncertainty, pride. But something was holding them back, but there's definitely emotions there. There's definitely feelings there. And so the overall energy is of the 9 of Cups, which is saying wish fulfillment. I mean, there's a lot of love here. And so let's see your person. I've got the Lovers card. So they may have to make a choice. There's a strong attraction between you and this person. Could be a Gemini energy. Very strong attraction. You guys desire each other. All right. This is the strongest love union card. There may have been an affair. You guys want to start an affair, but this person definitely needs to make some sort of choice in their life. So whether that means that there's somebody from their past, or there's somebody, or that they just are afraid to move forward because of a situation that happened in the past. This is somebody who has deep desire for you. how they view you, the Page of Wands. All right, they have so much fun with you, excited, they're curious about you. They might see you as playful, exciting. They have a lot of attraction towards you, very flirty towards you, or want to flirt with you. So it's the current person on your mind. So it doesn't mean you have had to have some sort of history with them. All right. This could be just meeting somebody, but they're definitely excited to move forward here. How do you view them? The Two of Pentacles. So they have a lot going on in their life. Maybe they need to prioritize. Maybe you feel like they're not making you a priority, or they're just busy. You know, they have a lot of plans. They have a lot of things. Maybe they're juggling two people. There's always a possibility here, but they need to make a decision. All right, I've got a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Somebody who takes their time thinking, right? Contemplating. Could be somebody that's older than you, especially if they view you the Page of Wands. But they definitely have you on the mind because the King of Pentacles is you. So there's just could be a slight age difference here, or just personality. Somebody's really serious and grounded and takes their time to think about things, and they view you as very playful. Maybe they view you as you need to open up. If I have this backwards and the King of Pentacles is, you know, your typical Capricorn energy, focus more on work, focus more on, you know, you're very stable, very independent, very grounded, and, you know, committed. And then they might be thinking you need to open up and be more playful with that Page of Wands. Their next actions towards you is the Knight of Cups. So you see somebody opening up, coming towards you this week. Like I said, there's a possibility here of coming together and taking the next step with somebody. But I will say, if they are viewing you as being sort of reclusive or not expressing, this is where I was saying, speak your truth. Maybe some of you need to step up and speak your truth. If it's the other way around, this could be where when you meet somebody, being open and being grounded and seeing or asking somebody what, you know, being clear about their intentions. All right. So you do have, look at the World card. It talks about the next chapter, next step. So something changing, a new beginning coming in. New beginnings happen all the time. They're always available for us every moment. Nine of Cups says wish fulfillment here. All right. So let me roll the dice for you. You have Capricorn. If you're a Capricorn, house 11, or if you have Capricorn Sun and Mercury and North Node, in house 11, 3, or 12. You could also be a Sagittarius or Leo rising, Capricorn rising. You could be a Leo or Sag, Mercury, or North Node in house 3, 12, or 11 too. So you can check those placements. And those can also be the placements of your person. All right, let's see potential new person potential here for my Capricorns. New person potential for my Capricorns. I have my camera set up in a weird way with where I'm at right now. So I don't know which way to look. New person. Ooh, we got a Queen of Swords thinking about you. Somebody's focus. Could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And remember, male, I got a lot of males and females that watch this. Just because it's showing Queen of Swords doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a feminine energy. I mean, a female. It can be a male. You have a Knight of Swords. So this person is really focused on you. There's somebody coming in, or there's somebody coming in quick. This could be somebody who you don't know yet. All right, so let's just throw that out there. But this is somebody who is really ready or pondering. They're in their head. They are thinking about a new adventure, thinking about going somewhere. They're determined. They're somebody who's very outspoken, somebody who's clear about what they want, Capricorn. clear intentions. Right? They're very honest energy here with that Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords. It's like they can be fast too. They can speak, you know, they can but and they could be direct, but that's very direct energy and impulsive too. All right. But they know what they want. All right. So this is somebody, it could be somebody you work with, Three of Pentacles. Could be somebody who travels for work. All right. There's that Six of Swords too. So could be somebody you're moving on from somebody and you're moving towards this person. I also have Aries, Leo, Sag, a King of Wands possibly coming in for you this week, sneaking around too. So that might be for some of you, but I do have Two of Cups. So does see like a possibility of meeting somebody this week who has, who could develop into something deeper, right? Their intentions are are truthful and honest. The Two of Cups says, I want what you want. All right, you're attracting in law of attraction somebody, and I've got two people here, so it could be male and female, could be both. You could be leaving somebody and moving towards somebody, like I said in the other readings, but this is what I have for new potential for you this week. Expect some sort of communication with that Knight of Swords. I have Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer, and Sag. House 12, 3, 4, and 11. It could be a moon energy, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Sag, moon, and also North Node. South Node. All right. So these could also be their placements too, even though I already gave you the signs. This is if you want to look at your astrology chart. All right. Let's do a quick Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. Remember, focus on the sign that you want to hear about and know that doesn't always mean it's going to resonate. Aries. All right, they miss you. They miss looking at you. They miss looking into your soul. So Aries is reminiscent about you right now. All right. They just, it's something about your eyes. Taurus. All right. They couldn't handle their feelings for you at the time, so they just keep you as a friend. 2222 when I said that. So they just keep you as a friend and nothing more. And so nothing may come of this. They're either going through their hurt, they're going through a lot of stuff, and they are not ready for a relationship. Gemini feels like it's too late between the two of you. They still desire to connect with you, but they feel like you guys have grown apart and it's time to move on, or you've moved on. Cancer is trying to move on, but they still think about you and can't control their thoughts for you. Leo is always looking you up online and also looking for you everywhere they go to hopefully they'll run into you. Virgo, they're still trying to figure out where they belong. I don't know what they're going through, but they don't feel grounded. And so it's not you, one of those moments, it's them. They got to figure out what the hell they want. Libra chose to be with somebody who doesn't challenge them. They just, maybe you're too spiritual, maybe it's like from a different world, all right? They're more comfortable being with people that the status quo, you know, that, so you might be unique, all right? Scorpio, they love your smile and they see it in their mind's eye, all right? So they have not forgotten about your smile. Sagittarius is committed to somebody else, and this person doesn't challenge them. You possibly challenge them to evolve, all right? Capricorn has awakened to the connection, so they know that you guys have some sort of bond between each other. Aquarius, they are definitely haunted by this relationship. They must have not have followed their heart, and now they don't know how to let you go, but they're in another situation. All right, Pisces feels like they cheated you out of real love because of their own insecurities. So if this person has ghosted you, it's because that they're just very insecure and they weren't ready. All right, so just know that they realize this. All right, so I love you guys, and hit that like and subscribe, and take care.